Atlantic Lottery is proud to sponsor important community initiatives like this year's Canada Games.
St. John's unique is like calling a humpback a goldfish. It's wildly different here.
Hello.
Hi, remember me? We bought your old house.
Yes.
We brought some mail.
Oh.
Hey.
The diaper subscription. I forgot to cancel it.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet the memories are coming back now. The Bebo app helps you keep an eye on where your money's going.
Like how?
Well, for one, it would have told you the subscription price had gone up multiple times.
It's a lot of diapers.
Well, extra's good. So where's the baby?
Oh, he's right here. This is the baby.
And that ain't no baby.
I'ma leave it all on the line. Better believe I'll get mine. No, never, it's my time. It's my time. It's my time. I'ma leave it all on the line. Better believe I'll get mine. No, never, it's my time. It's my time. It's my time. I'ma leave it all on the line. Better believe I'll get mine. No, never, it's my time. It's my time. It's my time.
Welcome back to the field house on the campus of Memorial University in Midtown St. John's, Newfoundland, Labrador. It is day 5 competition of week 2 of the 2025 Canada Summer Games. Consolation volleyball time here on this Friday, the 22nd of August. Alongside Bill Hart, I'm Brian Rogers, and welcome back into the broadcast location. Bill, great match this morning, New Brunswick and PEI. New Brunswick with the sweep, but a game PEI team gave them all they could handle. So New Brunswick moves into quarterfinal action. They'll play Quebec tonight at 7 in what will be our final broadcast of 3 quarterfinals. But before we get there, William, we've got a consolation matchup here this morning between Nunavut and the Northwest Territories. This will be their last competition during the second week of the Canada Summer Games. So we expect a long match here today, and they're going to give it their all, leave everything on the volleyball court before they depart for their home provinces, probably sometime after Sunday.
Well, they say it's a consolation game, but it's so much more than that. Nunavut and the Northwest Territories, sure, it's a consolation game, but nobody wants to leave this tournament on a losing note, so they both want wins badly. Of course, Nunavut 1-3 and the Northwest Territories 0-4. Nothing would make this team happier than leaving the court with a victory, and that way there's no 0 under the W column.
Well, they're going to confer here together, and last-minute instructions about to go out there and enjoy yourself and do the absolute best that you can do.
I mean, we've seen these teams play already, and they are talented. They have some great players on both sides. And yes, it's always a thrill to take part in the Canada Games and compete with some of the best peers from across the country.
Nunavut with their internal chair, and the Territories, both teams will line up, and they'll exchange pleasantries as well. And then we'll get underway. But lots of smiles abound, and rightfully so. It's been a fantastic competition. I'm sure they've enjoyed themselves immensely, win, lose, or draw. But as Bill mentioned at the outset, yeah, they both want to win. Well, they're not going to beat themselves up if they don't. They'll just share the many memories they have been able to endure here in Newfoundland and Labrador.
And both teams with the traditional handshakes underneath the net. I'm telling you, they're hooting, they're hollering. Doesn't sound like a consolation game to me. They're here to have some fun. One last minute check. Make sure all lineups are A-OK. An official sub made. And the same for Nunavut. And here we go, getting ready. Nunavut, Northwest Territories. Philip Barossa, fine server, and he's going to get things started here today. Lewis King, quick to jump up there, get some air and get that ball down. Northwest Territories will grab the first point of this set, and they serve.
Nice block at the net there by number 19, Andrew Killebug. Pangnertung, he's 17-year-old.
This young man's a fantastic volleyball player, Tashinga Shakanza. Nice dive, keeping that ball in play. And we're going to stop.
One of the Northwest Territory players is down, Joel Catholic. Sure if he cramped up or tripped over his lace maybe. Mike Burchell, of course, the veteran cameraman down on the floor. You get a look to see there. Oh, he slipped right there and maybe twisted his ankle a little bit. So the athletic therapist, the coach will now get some help. Come out to see if they can get Joel back up off the floor. But yeah, you can see on that terrific replay what he did. It appears to be his right toe. Maybe he came down awkwardly on that, Bill. That never feels good when you get your toe stuck.
It may have rolled an ankle because the way she's feeling, just making sure that ankle. And it's just a nice stretch muscle, something they can probably massage out. Just, oh no, but he's pointing down to the toe of the foot.
Yeah, that's what I meant. When you go like this, Bill, sometimes you awkwardly will push forward.
And they're going to help him
they're
off the court.
So we'll have to get
but he's putting pressure on that right foot, and that's a good sign.
Well, he wants to come back out and play, obviously. But let's get him right, and hopefully you'll see more action here. But there's another look at. Oh. Yeah, right there. That could not have felt very good. Excellent work, the Universal Media Inc. crew. As we continue on to bring you outstanding live coverage of the 2025 Canada Summer Games. Men's volleyball, Nunavut, Northwest Territories. With a bevy of quarterfinal action slated, 2 o'clock, 4:30 and 7 here at the field house.
Catholic is still sitting on the bench. That's, again, another great sign. Chicanza with the serve for Nunavut.
Territories will get the point and the serve.
Yeah, that was 4 hits. That's a violation. They'll go back to Northwest Territories.
Trey Wallington to serve for the Territories, and a bit deep.
Keeping an eye on Joel Catholic there on the bench, and medical team there still watching. Serve for Nunavut. 14, Ariak.
Moving off the Territories libero, Eric Manuel, the 17-year-old from Norman Wells. Look there. And a 3-2 lead for Nunavut, serving again. Nice block at the net there. Well done by Elijah Killebuk. Qualawit, and of course, Bill, you mentioned his name a ton through the week in the games that we featured Nunavut. It's going to fall.
Nunavut with the serve. Northwest Territories keeping that ball in play. Here's the return for Nunavut. 17 leaps. Gets it down. Set for the Territories. Once again, Shakanza with nice play. That goes off number 9, Eric Manuel.
Yeah, that's back-to-back points in that kind of realm there. Let's have a look. Good torque there, Bill. Owen Anawak, 18 from Equalawit. 6-2 lead.
Oh, there you go.
Done with authority there.
Lewis King gearing up now for the serve for the Northwest Territories.
From Hay River, 18 years of age. Net serve.
Not a lot behind that pass at all. That serve, rather.
On that serve. I'm sure Lewis would like to have that back. Substitution, libero back in. Number 9, Eric Manuel.
Andrew Killebuk getting set to serve for Nunavut. And they'll award that to the Northwest Territories. Touch as it goes out of bounds. Darren Mabbitt preparing to serve for the Northwest Territories. Shout out to his hometown of Hay River. Nice return, nice dig.
Wow.
And that one goes backwards, well out of bounds, despite a nice sliding attempt on behalf of Andrew Killebuk. That kill is going to go to the Northwest Territories.
Now they're going to leave everything on the floor here in their final bit of competition here at the 2025 Canada Summer Games here in St. John's.
Yep, and that'll go off a Northwest Territories player.
Eight 5 Nunavut. And Ilya Killebuk to serve one more time, Bill. Puts it in play very nicely. Gets a nice arc elevation on it. That one is going to be out of bounds, however. He really does bring it nicely. He'll sub out. And Duncan Mearns, the 16-year-old from Equalawit. The libero will come in.
Caleb Swan with the serve for the Northwest Territories. And reaching high and blocking that in the middle. That's Leland Daniels.
That was nicely done. And the Territories will take over. And here's Caleb Swan, also from Hay River, Bill, 18 years of age.
that will fall out of bounds. Northwest Territories getting closer now.
Wow, nice set.
Attempt by Chicanza, but that goes a little outside.
A lot of heat on that.
And Northwest Territories are now within one. That serve will go out of bounds. Nunavut will take over with the serve. Ahead by one in this first set of play. Owen Anawak. And that's going to stay in.
Oh, that's well done.
Tashinga Shakanza. Nice timing on that. Nunavut regains their lead.
Oh,
and that goes
serve.
through the net.
Unforced error there from Owen Anawak. And we're tied at 10.
Leland Daniels of Fort Smith serving for the Northwest Territories. And that will go out of bounds. Point Territories. And Daniels will go back again for the serve. A small contingent of Northwest Territories fans in attendance, but they are very, very passionate. Thunder sticks in hand. And that's going to fall inbounds, and Nunavut will get the point. Take over on serve. Philip Barossa. Brian, we've seen him serve many, many times and very successful at it.
Yeah, a little deep here. Out of bounds for Barassa, but still had a good week.
It's Northwest Territories ball. Trey Curry. Another player all the way from Fort Smith. Just barely falls outside.
Picked a spot. He almost had himself an ace there, Bill.
Good instincts from Nunavut to let that go. The Shinga Shakanza going to serve now for the Nunavut team.
Nice feathery little touch there. Nunavut trying to keep control. The Territories and Nunavut in a real battle here. Back and forth we go. Expect more of the same for the entire match. 13-12. And a net serve. Trey Wallington. Not going to get another opportunity here as we're even Steven at 13. And here's Peter Ariak from Maqua, 17 years of age. Nice serve there.
And that will go out of bounds. You're right, Brian. It's going to be a close one.
Seesaw battle. Seesaw battle, Bill. Not a seaside biddle. Foul. Sorry.
I'm a big fan of the biddle.
Trying to get my tang and toggle this morning. Off the tape and down.
Yeah, that ball changed speed so quickly that the Northwest Territories players were looking around, not quite sure where it was going to end up.
Watch this. Got the top of the tape and carried over with force, and the Territories could not react in time.
Ariak with the serve. Northwest Territories will keep that ball in play. And that'll go off a Northwest Territories player. And another kill for Nunavut as they go back to the serve. Building a 3-point lead in this first set.
Yes. How quickly the lead can change. And another net serve. Will claw the Territories to within 2. They get an opportunity here. Lewis King. Violation? No, we're gonna. Yeah, indeed.
I'm thinking that a player stepped over the line underneath the net.
Yeah, you're.
You'll see here in this replay. Can't see there. Didn't seem like anybody touched the net.
Yeah, so no net violation for sure. Territories to serve one more time, and still Lewis King. Trying to get some elevation on that ball. He's checking his hand there, but he needs to get the meaty part of the mitt, I think, on it. See a lot of the finger rolls and taps, but I think it's the meat down here.
Yeah, the heel of the hand.
Yeah, the heel of your hand right at your thumb.
Nunavut with the serve. That's going to roll out of bounds.
Tried the roll shot.
Nunavut getting closer and closer to a first set win. They've already experienced a victory in this tournament in the preliminary round. However, the Northwest Territories have not, and they'd like to change that right here. And plays like that will get you there.
Yep.
Leland Daniels reaching up. Nice hit.
Great block.
The middle blocker is once again being led by Leland Daniels. Right next to him, Trey Curry. Yeah, they reached.
Great replay again.
All right, we got some
out. Yes, Bill, you're right. And a small contingent in behind the Territories bench, but they're here. And they're showing their provincial pride.
And making sure they are seen, too.
Yes, indeed. They know the cameras are on. And rightfully so. What a great couple weeks it's been here with the Canada Summer Games. As things start to wind down here, we're in volleyball quarterfinal action coming your way this afternoon after this consolation match between Nunavut and the Northwest Territories. And the way things are going here, we're going to be here for a while. I got a feeling they're going to go right down to the wire. We could go to 5 here. We'll see. Might be a little early to assume anything, but they seem evenly matched. And playing hard here this morning. I think they'd like to clean up maybe some of the serves, Bill. There has been some unforced errors on the serves. But, hey, besides that, it's been a fun match. And all of them have, really.
All right, timeout over. Theron Mabbitt going to serve for the Northwest Territories, trailing by 1.
Good bump there by the libero. And Nunavut pounded down.
Ilya Killebuck. Killebuck and Chikanza have been providing a great 1-2 punch for this Nunavut squad. And the players in the middle have been doing a fantastic job also. That serve's going to go out of bounds. Substitution on the go.
The libero Duncan Mearns, the 16-year-old from Equalawit, checking back in, number 5. In a tight one here, 19-18 Nunavut. Territories to serve. And a point well done there by Craig Wallington, another 16-year-old. He'll get ready to serve as the Territories build to even things up, 19 apiece.
Caleb Swan serving for the Northwest Territories. And that falls out of bounds. Chikanza keeping a good eye on that and letting it fall, and a good call on his part. As point goes to Nunavut, and with the serve, just 5 away from winning the first set of this consolation match.
Wow, Tashonga.
He fooled everybody there. Launching into the sky for a nice hit. Instead, a nice feather touch.
Oh, yeah. Nice move.
And a timeout will be called as we inch closer and closer to the end of this first set. If you're just tuning in, Nunavut already has a win in the preliminary round, and the Northwest Territories have yet to experience the taste of victory. And no one wants to leave on a losing note. That's why for these teams, it may not mean anything to overall in the tournament, but to these squads, definitely means a lot.
No, it means everything.
And you know, I got to say, Nunavut and Northwest Territories, I've never been. A number of friends have been up there, and they say that it's some of the most beautiful scenery you'll ever see, some of the greatest people you'll ever meet. I've yet to hear anybody say anything bad about either area. And these players, how excited they must be, you know, to jump on that plane, maybe some of them for the very first time.
Oh,
and
I'm
just
sure.
make the trip to a place I'm sure everyone has heard of before.
Lots of people are finding out firsthand why Newfoundland and Labrador is a great destination and maybe one of Canada's best kept secrets.
Owen Anawak with the serve for Nunavut. Nice touch.
Oh, good presence
There you go.
happening out there.
Leland Daniels.
And I'm sure, William, it's a richly rewarding experience for those who have made the trek out here to the far northeast, as you get the replay right into your favorite viewing room. Courtesy of Universal Media Inc. Tight one here, the way it should be, 21-20.
Oh, yeah,
good
the middles.
stuff.
The middles get up there and block that. Well done. There's Lewis King. Trey Curry. Ball still in play. Setters doing their job.
Wow.
Finally
There
finding
it
some
is.
empty real estate. Nunavut
Yeah.
will get the point.
The old element of surprise there with a feathery little touch on the roll shot. Off speed and over the blocker and away from the defender.
Philip Rosa now lining up for the serve for Nunavut. Just 3 points away from winning this first set. Lewis King, kind of a change of plans mid-flight.
And a timeout for the Northwest Territories. Nunavut 2 points away from taking the first set. In an action-packed match here at the Montfield House.
And this is going to be the place to be today with a lot of quarterfinal action on the go. And the race to the medals in men's volleyball, it's going to start today.
It's going to start with a noisy field house at 2 when Alberta takes on the host team, Newfoundland and Labrador. If it's any indication of yesterday, this place is going to be on wheels. It was loud in here, Bill.
Mm-hmm. As you would expect.
But there was a
Newfoundland,
lot
Labrador,
of
rowdy bunch.
noise. A lot of flags, a lot of thunder sticks, bugles, spoons. They were bringing all the artillery out. Drums in abundance.
I bet you saw the odd ugly stick too.
Well, it's Newfoundland and Labrador. It's got to be an ugly stick, Pike.
All right, right, Nunavut 2 points away from taking this first set. Putting the ball in the hands once again of Philip Barossa.
And he's a really good server for Nunavut. He gets good elevation, lots of torque on the ball.
And that stays in. And a nice hit from the Northwest Territories side. Nice timing. He got all of that.
Trey Wallington.
Oh, that dig goes behind, out of bounds. And all of a sudden, Northwest Territories are very, very much back in it, getting closer and closer to tying this.
Well, an opportunity right here, Bill. Trey Curry to Fort Smith, the 18-year-old. Well, he won't serve yet, but he'll be serving shortly. 23-22. What a great match it's been.
Coach is taking full advantage of the ability to take a timeout. And I love this. It shows that both teams, again, really, really want to win this. There may not be a medal on the line, but boy, they want victory, and they'll do everything they can to get that. But once again, yesterday, we had a young little gentleman come up asking us if we wanted to trade pins. And I love, and you'll see a lot of people around here, lanyards just covered in pins. I thought there was only like 9 or 10 of them around. No. I'm seeing people like 20 or 30.
Well, I mean, people will bring, I'm sure, pins from their community,
Oh,
their
absolutely.
city, their town, their village, or whatever. I mean, so you're going to get the provincial ones, but you're going to get a lot of the aforementioned.
Northwest Territories take the serve, and that's going to go out. None of it is going to take over. And this will be set point, and who better to put up there on the serve than Tsinga Shakanza.
Tough break for the Territories there. Had it in their control, but needed a ball to stay in play, and unfortunately it was too deep and out of bounds.
Aiden Widow comes in. Caleb Swan will take a seat. 4 defenders back. Oh, and that's going to go over.
Great rally.
Nice touch.
Looking for the win. Territories saying no.
No quit from Northwest Territories. Again, none of it. Preparing. Setters, you know where they're going.
Yep. Great block.
Hillebuck with the touch. Northwest Territories still with it.
What a great rally between these two teams. Finally it falls to the Territories. They needed that point, and they certainly earned it, Bill.
And the crowd
not going away.
will show their appreciation.
Yes, sirree, and rightfully so. Terrific rally between Nunavut and the Northwest Territories, and finally the Territories able to get the point. Need a good serve here, and they'll get it, but it's too deep, and Nunavut's going to win it. There you go, 25-23. And the Territories still searching for a set win. We'll have the second set when we return to the field house here at Memorial University.
In the quiet of the morning calm, where the sun rises at the dawn, and the birds sing their waking song, there's a story to be told. So if you hear a teller telling you a tangled tale, or maybe two, rest assured, every word is true, especially the bits they make up.
And we're back live from the field house at Memorial University on this Friday, the 22nd of August. 2025 Canada Summer Games alongside Bill Hart. I'm Brian Rogers. Hope you're enjoying the action here in this consolation game. And as Bill alluded to, it may be a consolation game in terms, but Nunavut and Northwest Territories here battling for at least a little bit of bragging rights between their two provinces. Our northern neighbors had a good solid week here of competition. They haven't always come out on top, but they played extremely well, played hard up to their skill set, and they're enjoying themselves. You can tell because it's a good vibe on the floor too. A lot of smiles, and that's always so wonderful to see. Sport can put a dagger in you from time to time, but on the other side of the coin, great to compete and just be part of it all. That's half the battle. Showing up and doing the best that you possibly can.
Well, so many bonuses of competing in the Canada Games for a lot of athletes. Chance to see a part of the world they've never seen before. And just take a whole lot of pictures, take a whole lot of selfies.
A lot of that going on, obviously, and you know, being in competition against provinces that you normally wouldn't see.
That's right.
Because of the vastness of the Great White North, and one of the largest countries in the world is Canada, and the greatest as well. So the Northwest Territory faithful and behind the Territories bench, trying to stir and spur them on. So Nunavut wins the first set.
I'm going to assume that's the Team Alberta wrestling team because when they walked behind us, the floor shook.
Look at the size of these youngsters. Good grief. I mean, you're a big lad, but that's an even larger lad going down there. Wouldn't want to wrestle him.
If there was a glass of water here, it would have shook just like that scene in Jurassic Park.
Yeah, I felt that too.
All right, set number 2. Northwest Territories successfully taking. And Territories now will start things off with the serve.
I feel the earth move under my feet. A couple of guys look back.
They thought you were famous. None of it with the serve. And they'll get the kill on that one, go back to the serve.
I don't think it was so much about being famous. I think it's about what the heck is that old guy singing about? Couple of them look back. Go, what? Say what? Enough of that.
Oh, nice recovery. Northwest Territories number 9 doing that. Derek Manuel.
Great block.
Boy, oh boy, none of it. They're feeling it. Rosa.
Still, I know they didn't get the point, but still the energy there.
None of it jumps up to a 3-point lead in this set. Nice recovery. Oh, it just barely gets over. Into the net. Another point for Nunavut.
Up 4-0. Leading 1-0 here. Oh, the bounce.
Out of bounds. Northwest Territories giving it to serve. And Caleb Swan trying to send that ball over the net. That was a great block from the Northwest Territories. Oh, number 2, Lewis King doing it again.
This time they'll get rewarded.
Rosa's doing a great job setting up plays for Nunavut. Serve Northwest Territories. And that goes off a Northwest Territories player. Another point for Nunavut. And a play that we've seen many, many times. Rosa setting it up for number 13. Ilya Killebuck. That results in another point for Nunavut. Andrew Killebuck with the serve. That goes into the net. Substitution for the Northwest Territories. Leland Daniels comes in. Lewis King getting ready for the serve. Trailing a little bit by 3 in this, the second set. Rosa a little off on that setup. Northwest Territories will once again take the serve. Lewis King. Try to pull within 1 in this set. The middles for the Northwest Territories. Nice block there. Oh.
Out of bounds.
Well, not for a lack of trying.
No, some great rallies back and forth. The Territories now build down 1.
Finding some space. Wow. Owen Anawak managed to get that over.
Nice little fingertip roll right there and finding some real estate on the floor. Big point for Nunavut, up 7-5.
Ilya Killebuck serving. Ooh, a little miscommunication there.
You can hear the response there from the ambience mic.
Yeah.
Keep it clean.
It shows how important
right
communication is for sure.
Yeah.
Well, these players are always talking to each other. And well, I'll tell you what, Leland Daniels has put that behind him, and quick to get some air and get that shot down. Point, Northwest Territories.
A lot of speed there. Off the tape and down. 8-6. Nice try. Caleb Swan, the 18-year-old from Hay River, stretching it out, but Nunavut finds a way. Up 1-0.
Anawak with the serve for Nunavut. And they say it's in.
Yeah, that's down, Bill.
Great replay here shows that found just enough space. Aiden Widow with the serve. That dances on the tape a little bit. None of it keeps it in play. Leland Daniels sends it a little too far out of bounds. At that point, we'll go to Nunavut.
Philip Barassa to serve now for Nunavut. Leading 10-7. Up 1-0 here.
And that'll go into the net. Much to the delight of the small but loud contingent of Northwest Territories fans.
Bill, you mentioned Team Alberta rolling in here, at least one of the teams. And they're early for the quarterfinal. Just after lunch. That game starts at 2.
That goes out of bounds. You know, I'm so impressed with this Nunavut team because, and I've said this before, you see them and there's not a lot of height to this team, but boy, they are so athletic.
Great stuff at the net there. Lewis King up the ladder to the roof to make that play. There you go.
Well, it's been a formula that's been working. Barossa's been setting up both Chikanza on a regular basis, Killebuck as well, and it's been working. Off the Northwest Territories player. And once again, the point goes to Nunavut, increasing their lead. Chikanza back to serve. And a timeout called. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the Alberta wrestling team. It has to be.
Well, they're definitely from Team Alberta, but they're light blue and white. A lot of teams have got the same kind of color coordination, Bill. Notice that a lot.
I just love seeing athletes from other sports dropping by and showing support for their provincial partners. Makes the bonding experience so much more exciting. You know, you make friends that you probably wouldn't have met, and even though you're from the same province. But you've seen that a lot here. A lot of the teams will come by for a visit and just get a few cheers in as much as they can.
Well, I think that might be mandatory for the course, potentially. I'm sure they're telling members of their provincial unit when they're together, like the night that they marched into the Mary Brown Center for the superlative opening ceremonies, that, hey, try to get out to as many venues as you can when you get time.
Yeah.
If you get the time, make an effort, to make a concerted effort to go cheer on your team.
They are athletes, but they're also fans.
That's right.
Nunavut with the serve. Trying to put some distance between them and the Northwest Territories. Oh, that rolls across the net, but the ball is still in play.
And a high bump there, but it's going to go off the tape.
And Northwest Territories will take that and prepare to serve. Trey Curry. And that goes into the net. Service error will give the ball back to Nunavut and increase their lead. Ariak serving for Nunavut. Did that go off his elbow?
I believe it did.
And
Well,
yeah,
hey, I guess when you're set for your dig, you'll do it any way you can get it done.
Northwest Territories 4 hits violation, so that ball will go back to Nunavut. Nunavut with the serve. Up 15-9 in this second set. And a little outside.
Just 7-point advantage now, Bill.
Nunavut will go back to serve. Ariak has been doing a great job. That one a little low into the net. A little huddle from the Northwest Territories.
Leading 16-10. Nunavut ahead.
Caleb Swan with the serve. Nice dig, getting just underneath that. And it's going to go out of bounds, last touching a Northwest Territories player. No, I thought that went into the net at first, but a great replay shows, no, it definitely went off one of the middles from Northwest Territories. Well, there's really not much maybe that Killebuck could have done about that. Just ran out of space to make a play. Northwest Territories back to serve. Lewis King. Not only did that go out of bounds, it hit the opposition's coach.
He didn't flinch.
Not at all.
Nor should he.
That's a coach's pose right there. And that's not going to go over. Northwest Territories inching a little bit closer. Doing everything they can to take this set and even things up. And we have a timeout called. And this is called by Nunavut.
17-13 lead for Nunavut, who appear to be quite confident in their ability. They've had some great matches all week long. They're a tough competitor. Finishing the preliminaries with a record of 1-3. Still a real tough opponent. And giving the Territories everything that they can handle for sure and more, because they have the lead.
And here we go. We're going into the last weekend of competition at the 2025 Canada Games. It's hard to believe it's almost over, Brian Rogers.
I know, exactly, Bill. I've had those same sentiments, especially sinking in today here.
Yeah. Well, when you check out your Facebook memories from a year ago, and everyone still was talking about the Canada Games back then, doesn't seem like it's been a year since. It seemed so far away when it was first announced. And it's an experience of a lifetime for athletes, friends and families, fans alike. Kudos to the volunteers, over 5,000 of them, helping make this Canada Games one of the best, if not the best ever.
Well, Bill, still going on. Men's softball, box lacrosse, women's baseball, women's soccer, volleyball, of course.
That is in. Ilya Killebuck with the hit and the kill, and he'll take that point and go back to serve. Killebuck will do the honors.
For volleyball, it will be Sunday when the bronze and gold medal games are contested. That being the final day of competition. Women's baseball wraps up, as does women's soccer. So the three sports still going, Bill, on the 24th, final day of competition.
And that serve goes well outside. Nunavut will let it go. Take the point. They gain the serve. Owen Anahuac. And that goes out of bounds, and another point awarded to Nunavut, who are getting very, very close to winning this second set. And timeouts. Burn them if you got them. That's exactly what's going on here.
Woo! Yeah.
So much fun.
Is it ever? Bill, track and field being contested today.
That's right.
Not far from here. The beautiful Fortis facility for track over on Lambs Lane, part of the campus here at Memorial University.
I love the fact that all these events are being well attended. It's exciting too, and I love the track events. Man, they are so much fun.
Well, Bill, right here in the facility, known as the Field House, artistic swimming took place yesterday here on the campus. That was at the Aqua Arena, of course, just across the newly refurbished Aqua Arena. What a job they did on the pool too,
Did. They really did.
So that pretty well sums up everything that's still in play. But you're right, Bill, the sentiment of it starting to wind down is starting to seep in a little bit.
And everything they put into the Canada Games is going to pay off in the future with national championships, going to be able to compete here in various sports.
That's huge for the region.
It absolutely is. And that will fall out. And another point is going to go to Nunavut, increasing their lead to 7 in this set number 2.
A great effort there. Just a little too deep and out of bounds.
It looks like there was a setup violation of some kind. Yeah.
And if so, it results in yet another point for Team Nunavut. Comfortably ahead by 8. Decision forthcoming. So you can hear the referee here. The ambience mics are so strong, and that's awesome stuff. But you're getting a discussion in the back.
So yeah, that last call was an illegal alignment. I was trying to see how the players were all lined up, but that referee, second referee, saw something, called that right away.
I heard a Scooby-Doo, but how about Sharpie-Doo here next to me?
Northwest Territories, this ball in play. And that falls in. And that was
Barassa, number 8, doing it all for Team Nunavut. Nice little soft touch and the roll shot for the 23rd point.
He's been busy as a setter this whole match, but jumping up and doing what a middle does best, doing some great blocking.
Well, nice keep there.
And there he goes once again. Chicanza reaching up in that ball off on Northwest Territories defender.
Set point here, Bill. Looking to go up 2 sets to none. Forced air there, net serve. So the Territories get another opportunity. Pick up the point, trail by 9, need something here. Maybe a timely ace. Good serve.
Oh, there you go. Great defensive play by the Northwest Territories. We're 7 and number 3 teaming up there, Leland Daniels and Caleb Swan.
Still in it. And the Territories hanging in. Inching a little closer, down by 7 and retaining serve. Aiden Widow from Delita, 17 years of age. And that's going to do it. Nunavut is going to win the second set, Bill, 25-17. They'll go for the sweep right here at the field house of the campus of Memorial University, part of the 2025 Canada Summer Games.
One of the things to me about the Canada Games is it's truly integrated. We have athletes with an intellectual disability, with a physical disability.
Puis juste être inclus. Je pense que souvent, on est mis un petit peu de côté quand on est un peu plus jeune, puis qu'on est différent, puis qu'on a un handicap. Puis là, être à ces Jeux-là, c'était comme toute une grosse équipe.
It's important to have representation and to acknowledge their different perspectives of life.
When the opportunity is there, show up. The older you is gonna say thank you.
If you believe in yourself, you can make anything happen.
That's the Canada Games.
Back here at the field house at Memorial University. It is day 5 competition of week 2, the Canada Summer Games. Brian Rogers alongside Bill Hart on the call for volleyball. This is a consolation match between 2 game provinces giving it their all and leaving everything out on the court. Nunavut and the Northwest Territories. Nunavut up 2 sets to none, looking for the sweep, and the Territories trying to find a way to stay alive and keep this match going on. As we look ahead here this afternoon, expecting a big crowd for the 2 o'clock quarterfinal between Alberta and the host Newfoundland and Labrador Volleyball Club. Then at 4:30, Manitoba and Saskatchewan in an all-prairie battle. And tonight at 7 in our final call, it'll be Quebec and New Brunswick. And as mentioned there a while ago, more action tomorrow here at the field house, and then the medals will be decided on Sunday. That'll also be the case for women's baseball and women's soccer. So there will be 3 ongoing sports at the various venues while they're trying to prepare for the closing ceremonies. As Team Alberta makes their way out here.
Yes, they do.
Trying to get a handle on it, or wrestlers?
And well, no, I'll tell you this: I am never playing lacrosse. This is the Alberta lacrosse team. Yep, this is the lacrosse team. And had a little chit chat with them.
Yeah, Team Alberta. That's the lacrosse team, Bill. So. And as you said, you saw one of the youngsters there, and what a massive youngster. I bet you his family's grocery bill is pretty high. But Bill, that's the lacrosse team, and they're all smiles, having some fun. They were here cheering, on the athletes. That's what they were doing. They were showing up and showing some provincial pride and also taking in some of the action. And as you mentioned, that's all awesome to see.
Set number 3, looks like we'll have a quick substitution once it's official.
Smiles abounding between the 2 teams, which is also great, all part of the spirit of the Canada Summer Games. Sometimes the outcome is irrelevant. But obviously, both teams would love to win this match, and Nunavut's in pretty good shape here, up to 2 sets to none, and they have been rather aggressive. The confidence exuding here is Philip Barassa. Goes back to the line and ready to serve, Bill.
And he's had a great game so far. He's been doing everything with the ball.
And a nice stuff at the net there. Well done by Jamie Nakachuk. He's only 15 years old, number 21, and seeing action here at the Canada Summer Games. I think that's the first time we mentioned his name.
I think so. Team Northwest Territories now. Anthony Smith with the serve.
And it's a net serve. And just back to Jamie and Bill for a second. Jamie and Nakashuk is 15. He's the youngest member of Team Nunavut here.
And now serving the oldest member of the team,
Yes.
Shinga Shikanza.
And Tashinga is a 20-year-old originally from Toronto. And he's been a catalyst for Team Nunavut and their success here this week.
Caleb Swan with the serve for the Northwest Territories.
Wow. Hammer
Yes.
time.
That was nicely
Bring
done.
The heat.
Ariek doing a well job there. He's going to go up to serve now. That dig fails to do anything. And remember all the names that Brian Rogers and myself give you, because these are future college stars, university stars, maybe Olympic athletes. And that will fall in.
Nicely done by the Territories. Locked in a 3-3 tie here in a match they have to have. Yep, right there.
Jake Steinwan getting ready to serve for the Northwest Territories. And that serve will go into the net. Nunavut will claim that point.
Steinwan checking out, and back in comes the libero, Eric Manuel.
And that dig goes into the net, and Nunavut will score again. Oh, great dig.
Wow.
Shikanza got under that. Rally continues. This needs to go over, and it does.
Oh, well done.
And falls for a point for the Northwest Territories.
Yeah, it's great to see the Territories getting something to cheer about here, both in the stands and on the court.
That the whole rally seemed to ignite a little spark with the Northwest Territories. Cooper Jenks with the serve. Oh, that set goes backwards. Well out of bounds. And the Northwest Territories have evened things up with Nunavut. Well, that point will go to Nunavut. And again, the formula they have seems to work. They have two powerful, powerful hitters on this squad. Ilya Killebuk and, of course, Tashinga Shikanza. The defenders doing a great job. The setters, amazing.
Oh, nice dig there.
Great communication on both sides. Rally continues. And Shikanza. Nunavut once again putting an end to a rally, and another point going to Nunavut.
Good effort, though, from Caleb Swan defending. It was just too hot. Wow, how about that? That looked almost like an ace, but it just carried a bit too deep, Bill.
Just floated.
Do you
a
hear
little
that?
bit, yeah.
Sometimes you just hear the differential of the sounds coming off the volley.
Some slap, some punch.
Yeah.
Oh, that's too far back.
And Cooper Jenks and Eric Manuel doing everything and more, but they just could not come up with that ball. It was almost impossible. As you get a look here, how far and how quick they raced to get to their superlative replay. Great coverage. Hope you're enjoying it on CBC Gem or NTV Plus.
A little bit back in control here. Getting the points, patting their lead. Troy Jonas with the serve. Clyde River. Sails out of bounds. Leland Daniels. And that dig falls a little short as once again Ilya Killebuk manages to place that ball perfectly. We'll have a substitution on the go here. Coming in for Nunavut, Ricky Ayala from Pangnirtung. Ayala with the serve for Nunavut. Well, the middles for Nunavut doing a good job defending.
Wow.
Oh, number 9 getting under that, Eric Manuel. And the rally continues. Fine, fine play. And that will go out of bounds, ending the rally, securing a point for Nunavut. That was beautiful.
Terrific work.
You see a lot of these players doing stuff like this.
Yeah.
Reaching, stretching, just making sure that ball doesn't touch the floor.
Just getting his right paw on that was Eric Manuel, the 17-year-old from Norman Wells.
Cooper Jenks at the last minute. Looked like he was going to go for it, but he let it go.
Yeah.
Good call on his behalf.
Wasn't
that ball
it?
goes out of bounds. Anthony Smith with the serve. Ooh. Nice dig. Set.
Aiton Witter did an outstanding job on the back end there, Bill, defending for the Northwest Territories. He had some heavy volleys coming at him, and he was able to make 2 outstanding plays to keep the play continuing. 11-9.
Northwest Territories with the serve. And that's going to sail out of bounds. None of it will increase their lead. And Chikanza will line up to serve. That will fall out of bounds in Northwest Territories' favor. As the score gets a little closer in this third set. Caleb Swan gets it over. Yeah. A little double touch infraction there. Ariak will prepare to serve now for Nunavut. Up 13-10 in this third set. And that's inside.
Great shot of Trey Curry from Fort Smith there, Bill. Grinning mightily on that big point for the Territories.
Jake Steinwand with the serve for the Northwest Territories.
Wow.
Oh, stays in. Oh, nice dig. And that will fall inbounds. Nunavut with the points.
Ricky Diala from Pagnertung, 17 years old, number 2. A great play for Nunavut. And a 14-11 lead.
Seen some great rallies before these teams this set.
Nice.
And tough luck. Nunavut doing a great job blocking, but that ball bounces off the defender's hands and out of bounds.
And that was Diallo one more time. Giving it his all for his team. In a tight match.
Yeah, net violation.
Nunavut up 15-12. Opportunity here to serve.
It's in. Oh,
wow, he paint the line.
Oh, man.
Ilya Killabuk, 17 from Aqualawit. Watch this.
Every player on the Northwest Territories figured that was going to be out.
And a net serve might have been a little juiced up there, and he got some good torque on it, but he didn't get the elevation he needed to get it into play. But still, Nunavut in good shape, up 2-0, leading 16-13. Bring it home, Bill.
Aiden Widow with the serve for the Northwest Territories. Nice dig. Keeps the ball in play. And that's in. Northwest Territories. And once again, Leland Daniels having a great tournament with his teammates here. Oh! He hit the floor hard, but seems none the worse for wear. Shinga Shikanza making a gallant effort to try to keep that ball in play. You know, you have to respect the athletes, especially many on these teams who are stretching and diving and throwing their bodies on a hard floor. This is not soft like a nice little cashmere sweater. You hit hard, it hurts. But both teams showing a lot of fire, a lot of pride for their teams.
No doubt.
As this timeout continues, thanks for listening. Wherever you may be, CBC Gem and TV Plus. I know many family members, friends are viewing back home, watching their sons and grandsons, nephews, neighbors, doing what they do best. To be that young and be able to travel and do something you love doing.
For many, a trip of a lifetime.
Northwest Territories will prepare to serve here. Nunavut trying to pull away, take this in 3 straight sets.
There's a heavy, heavy serve there from Aiden Widow, 17 years of age from Tulita.
Just watched Joe Catholic, one who was injured earlier.
Yep.
Just walk off the bench towards the dressing room under his own power, but with a very noticeable limp. So
well, that was tough for Joel, and it happened so early in the match, in the first set. Unfortunate, injuries do happen, but you never like to see it. Wishing him a speedy recovery. Disappointing as that would be, Bill, especially in your last match of competition.
He definitely wants to be on the floor with his
sure
teammates.
He does.
Chance of Let's Go NT emanating from across the arena. Ref 2 gives the signal to go ahead. Ref 1 agrees. And Northwest Territories will begin the serve to Aiden Widow. And Catholic's coming back now. Again, a noticeable limp. That's in. Nunavut with the points. That was a nice setup, and once again, Dashinga Shakanza powering that hit down low. Nunavut serve goes into the net. Leland Daniels. A couple of bounces before he makes his serve for the Northwest Territories. Nice dig, number 5, Northwest. Ball remains in play on the Nunavut side. And well out of bounds, point. Northwest Territories.
Beat that
just
area.
like that.
A little deep on that one, Bill.
We are even.
Yeah.
17-17. Leland Daniels. He's competed in the Canada Winter Games back in 2023. This young man plays everything: hockey, basketball, track, and obviously volleyball. That will fall out of bounds, and Nunavut will take over. Philip Barassa will take the serve now for Nunavut. Oh, nice save. But I think the player may have been out of bounds. Substitution for Nunavut. Number 5, Duncan Mearns will come in now. What they said. Oh, that hit from Chikanza goes outside. Northwest Territories will take over. Ariak serving for the Northwest Territories. And that goes off, number 14. It's Trey Curry. And that point will go to Nunavut, and they will go back to serving. Dashinga Shakanza serving for Nunavut now. Gets some spin on that ball, a little spin action. And that attempt from Ilya Kilabut goes a little sideways and out of bounds.
That, Bill, it seems like it's just been a 1 or 2 point differential the entire set.
It really has. You know, you have Nunavut who wants to win it. And you have the Northwest Territories that wants to keep it going.
Great stuff there.
Not able to return that. Yeah, it may sound a little cliche, but you have two teams here that really want to leave everything out on the floor.
And they're doing just that, Bill. 21-19, Nunavut looking for the sweep. Still have got work to do. The Territories are not about to fold.
Ariek lining up to serve for Nunavut. Oh, little miscue there. Number 6, Jake Steinwand. That ball will fall. Nunavut will take that point. And a timeout called. There's some women's volleyball to go to the left of us. And we just kind of take a look around and see everything, all the work that has been put into this tournament. Everything from the organizers, the volunteers. Something as simple as the banners that are all over the place and all the flags of this country. Like Brian says, the greatest in the world.
Absolutely.
Feels good. I mean, you get a real good sense of pride. And anybody that has not had the opportunity to witness one of these events, take the opportunity. If you are blessed to have the summer games or the winter games come to your town or someplace close, get out there and enjoy.
Great shot there. Philip Barassa. Looks like he might be one of the main cheerleaders and great players on this team. You see, he led the chant. Up goes the bump, and away we go. Nunavut 3 away from a sweep.
That will go out of bounds. Another point of water to Nunavut. Shakanza is beginning to feel it. Getting a little more animated on the floor. Ariek preparing to serve again.
Yeah, they're having a time here, Bill. No doubt.
The Northwest Territories showing no sign of quit. They want to extend this. Placing balls like that will definitely do it. Jake Steinwand with the serve.
And a little
looks like
soft touch. Little roll shot there.
I don't know if Anahuac did that on purpose or if he kind of just grazed that hit. Like he kind of missed it.
Yes, he did. But it still fell.
Man. For his friends and family,
Steinwand, though.
For his friends and family listening back home, he did that on purpose. Ah, there you go. Leland Daniels catching some air and bringing that down.
Big point for the Territories. Bang. Need another one. Need another couple.
Have to hold off Nunavut for the next few serves. Big reach for it. Northwest Territories.
For the win.
And it drops and falls.
Wow,
a
good
lucky
work.
break for the Northwest Territories.
Indeed. Now they need a couple to tie, a few to win. 3, in fact. 24-22. Great match here.
And there you go. A serve that touches the tape falls short from any Nunavut player, so why not call a timeout? And look at that. First player to meet the Northwest Territory players as they're coming towards the bench. It's Joe Catholic, who injured his ankle earlier. He won't be running any sprints anytime today, but he's still limping around and being there for his team.
(24-23). Back and forth we've gone.
Well, this is what you want to see in a game like this. Two teams that many would probably say they weren't going to do much, but they are so talented. They've done so well. And it truly is crunch time. All the pressure on the Northwest Territories. I want to keep this going. And here we go.
Cooper Jenks from Nunavut. Needs a big serve here.
And it drops. And victory will go to Nunavut.
As Ilya Killebuk delivers the final point in a 25-23 victory. Congrats, Nunavut. Congrats to the Territories. Awesome match here at the 2025 Canada Summer Games.
Drinking more summer with Tim's new iced lattes, now whipped for a silky smooth taste. Pairs perfectly with having nowhere to be. Or remembering you have a bunch of places to be. Try a smooth iced latte today in flavors like new brown sugar.
A strong performer uses power wisely. The Toyota BZ4X is the official electric vehicle of the 2025 Canada Games. See our full electrified lineup at shoptoyota.ca.